In off-road racing, a victory at the Baja 1000. This is a race that can make legends and break spirits. It demands that every racer push himself and his machine to the breaking point. And they'd better be ready, because Baja will push back. It's time for one driver to make history and land on top of the podium. This is the BFGoodrich SCORE Baja 1000, presented by 4 Wheel Parts.
What's up, off-road race fans? Welcome to the 54th.
Desert, tight mountain trails.
Welcome to Tecate, a magical land, a place that seeks freedom in the air with spectacular landscapes. A peaceful, spirited, slow-paced town with an atmospheric, dreamy experience. Home of the world-famous health and fitness spa, Tecate, the sacred place of magic. Welcome to Tijuana, the gateway to Mexico, a city with an innovative vibe and a gastronomical boom.
Y humedales.
En sus aguas se da la mejor acuacultura del país.
Y de las entrañas de su tierra surgen millones de fresas, arándanos, tomates y frambuesas.
Santuario que los lobos marinos han convertido en su hogar.
Y donde el tiburón ballena nos da la bienvenida.
Welcome to San Quintín.
comes down to this.
Of magical sunset. In Mexico, complete with a sky full of magical sunsets. Welcome to the million-star hotels. If you're looking for something astonishing, we hold the most important wine regions in all of Mexico, next to the best tacos in the world. Welcome to our own revolutionary and delicious version of Chinese food. Here, the sublimely unexpected trails outside of the city that evoke a natural emotion in all of us. Mexicali, a place where you can find yourself. Welcome to Rosarito Beach. From the gently lapping waves to the seriously explosive sunsets. Home of the Puerto Nuevo style
Conocido como el acuario más grande del mundo.
Welcome to Tecate, a magical land, a place that seeks freedom in the air with spectacular landscapes. A peaceful, spirited, slow-paced town with an atmospheric, dreamy experience. Home of the world-famous health and fitness spa, Tecate, the sacred place of magic. Welcome to Tijuana, the gateway to Mexico, a city with an innovative vibe and a gastronomical boom that saw the birthplace of the world-renowned Caesar salad, next to the famous Tijuana's tacos, where you'll find a plethora of eaters. Tijuana, a must-visit destination in an ever-changing city. Welcome to Baja, California. Our unique blend of cultures, cuisines, and historical influences create surprising combinations and unexpected delights around every corner. We welcome you with the most revolutionary cuisine in Mexico, complete with a sky full of magical sunsets. Welcome to the million-star hotels. If you're looking for something astonishing, we hold the most important wine regions in all of Mexico, next to the best tacos in the world. Welcome to our own revolutionary and delicious version of Chinese food. Here, the sublimely unexpected is our norm. It's our pleasure to welcome you to our beautiful state, Baja California, where everyone is always welcome. Welcome to Ensenada. For those who are looking to expand their culinary horizons, a place where the adventures of the sky, valleys, and oceans come together. Ensenada, the capital of Mexican wine. Welcome to Mexicali, a vibrant treasure in the middle of the desert.
4WP. I'm Rat Soul here with my co-host Dave Arnold, and we have lots of drivers to chat up today. Today's contingency, where we'll be talking about all the drivers. The race starts tomorrow morning, but Dave, we still have a lot of drivers to talk to. Yesterday was a full day. I think we had about 120 come through, but today is going to be the remainder. All the big boys, all the trophy trucks are lined up right now to come up here and get a few words and see their expectations and hear a little bit about their strategies on this year's Baja 1000.
Yeah, a lot of good stories from our UTV drivers as well as our motorcyclists, our two-wheel guys, and they rolled through. Only saw a few quads, so we might hopefully see a few more of those. But like you said, Rat, the big boys, the super teams, we're going to be seeing a lot of them. Also, we've got some special guests. Of course, our Grand Marshal here today, but we got a press conference going on 11:30 up inside the Cultural Center.
So, yeah, lots of things going on, and we talk about kicking off tomorrow morning. 2:30 a.m. or 3 a.m. is going to be the official start. They're going to leave here at 2:30 a.m. ceremonial start, and we're going to parade them outside of town and send them off. And then the trucks are going to be leaving at 9:15 from here as well. So all the racing goes on tomorrow. A 2-day race. It's going to be almost 48 hours long. Long couple of days ahead. But today's the fun day. We get to talk to everybody and hang out. And I think we're going to bring our Grand Marshal, this year's Grand Marshal, Mr. Scott Harden. If you don't know him, you don't know anything about motorcycles. Scott, a pleasure to have you out here. We've got to do some events together this year, but it's an honor to have you here as our Grand Marshal. And you've won so many things. You got some Baja 1000 wins, some championships down here, some 500 wins, and all the way across the world. And it's an honor to have somebody so legendary in the sport of motorcycle desert racing as you. So how you feeling out here? You're back at the 1000 hanging out with us. It's going to be a great weekend.
Well, it's a lot warmer here than my home in Idaho Falls, I can tell you that. It's 23 and snowing right now, so I'm really glad to be here.
So do you have any picks for the Unlimited Pro Moto class? We got Justin Morgan and Mark Samuels, and Norman's going to be here too, so that's going to be a stacked team.
Well, you know, it's really hard to bet against them, but I've really been impressed with the Mexican teams and how far they've come over the years. I mean, they've come up closer and closer. They're going to give those guys a real run for the money. I wouldn't bet against any of the young Mexican riders. They're ready to win.
And right now, our current point leader, Juan Carlos Sabateria from Bolivia, he's leading in points, won the first 3, so he's a force to be reckoned with, that KTM factory-backed rally racer.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just great. I mean, it's an international event. It's drawing riders from all over the world. Unless you won the Baja 1000, you can't say that you're a champion of off-road. So they're here. They're going to throw down tomorrow. The course is brutally tough. I think this is going to be one of the toughest Baja 1000s ever, to be honest. It's going to be a real challenge for these guys.
Every year they say that, and it does get more brutal. Rocks get moved around. The silt gets deeper. Well, Scott, it's a pleasure having you, and you'll be dropping the green flag in the morning, so we're looking forward to that, and we'll be able to talk to you a little bit later, so thanks for coming out here.
Thanks.
And
I just want to wish good luck to all the racers and everybody. I hope they have a great time, come home safe and sound, and have a lot of fun down here.
Thank you, Scott.
Scott, appreciate it.
And we're just getting ready to kick it off, so we got about 150-something interviews, and that's just if we talk to the driver. A lot of people to talk to, so if you're tuning in, get something cold to drink. If you're at work, turn the volume down a little bit, and we'll keep this party going all day long. It's going to be a long day here today, Dave.
Oh, I'm looking forward. I already see them already stacked up as far as the eye can see down to Contingency Row there. They're getting all there. I see Optima batteries. Polaris is all set up there. We got our timing loop check. And, of course, the final check of all their safety equipment and Stella when they get down there.
That's right, and we talk about our coverage this year. We have those Starlinks mounted on a bunch of our vehicles. You're going to see more in-car coverage than has ever been had down here in Baja. Our producer, Aaron Lobbs, really been working on this show. We're going to have Bob Bauer in our studio back in San Diego. He's going to be calling a lot of the action on courses. He sees it. He's in front of the computer, and we'll be talking to everybody down here. And lots of call-ins, lots of interaction here. You could actually post, ask questions, and they'll be able to follow up. Hopefully, not guaranteed, but they'll try to follow up with your questions online, our social app, our Score Off-Road app, or on Facebook, excuse me. Yeah, but the Score Off-Road app, you'll be able to watch us as well. So here we go. We're ready to kick this thing off. It looks like we have a UTV 1831 is going to be the first up to the top of the ramp, and we'll give Dave a little break here. We'll bring him in a little bit later, and I'm going to start these interviews and get this thing rocking and rolling. This is the BFGoodrich Tires Score Baja 1000, brought to you by 4WP, Day 2 of Contingency.
Well, we're going to switch it up here just a little bit here and bring up the 1831. I'll take it. Give Rad. I got to do the press conference at 11:30. We got Craig Scanlon's car here coming on up here. Talk to Craig. I see him walking up. Well, Craig Scanlon, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Man, look at this. I'll tell you, this Polaris Factory Racing machine's looking pretty clean and pretty tight.
Yeah, for now.
For now, yeah. It always looks best before the race.
Yeah, we always get her prettied up for the race, and then we go out and wreck her on up and then re-pretty it.
Well, how did pre-running go for you?
Pre-running went great. Max said he's going to do the first half of the race. He ran San Felipe. He put about 900 miles, and he worked his butt off with his co-driver, Robbie. And then Keith and I are going to do the back half. It's a great course. The trucks are going to rip it up a little bit for us, so it'll change a little bit, but that's what's to be expected down here in Mexico.
I know, like when you guys head out the Rose Negros, you actually passed through there twice, once on the way out and then once on the way in. So first guys get to see it, then you get to see it coming through. But I know the summit coming down, a lot of guys were talking about that.
Yeah, Max put some time in there. I think they did it 3 or 4 times because there are going to be some tricky sections. And, you know, one of the big things about this race is there's a lot of really fast sections where you're going 90, 100 miles an hour down to 0. And if you don't know where the 0 is at, you can be in a lot of trouble.
Some sketchy spots.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's going on with you guys? You guys having, so far it's been a good trip, everything, no problems, no issues?
No problems, just putting the time in. We're sitting second in points. We need to get a win here to bring back that championship, and this is our second race on our new car. We have it dialed in. I think we're ready to go.
I'm kind of liking how the design, the way you put the numbers in there. It really makes it stand out. But talk about this Pro R platform. I mean, just incredible. Yeah,
we took a bone stock Pro R. Johnny Angel and a team at UTV Inc. built the car for us. I'll tell you, there's a lot of just stock on this car. We didn't want to mess with it too much. We beefed it up here and there, but we left it run the way she came from the factory, the way they tested it.
And it works well.
Oh, this thing, yeah. I mean, if you go back to 12 years ago, we were racing 52 horsepower cars down here, going 30 miles an hour, and now these things, we're up over 100 miles an hour in these cars, so it's quite a difference in just a short amount of time.
Yeah, I always say it's like, I'm not going to say it's a poor man's class, but compared to a trophy truck, it's like a poor man's trophy truck.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, it's definitely not a poor man's class as far as what these things are starting to cost, but yeah, comparing it to a four-wheel drive Mason, it's a little bit cheaper for sure.
Well, I want to say good luck, and I know you got other people that help this program out.
Yeah, definitely. Polaris Factory Racing, Method Race Fuels, Tensor Tires, our Fox Shocks, Proline wraps, Rigid with the lights. VP Race Fuels always does a great job, getting us the right fuel. Troy Lee designs all of our stuff. And X Travel suspension on the front end this year. It's really what Nestor and those guys are doing. It's fantastic. So just so blessed to have all of them on board, and want to thank Score and all you guys for being out here and putting this on for us.
Well, we'd rather not be any other place but here in Baja with you guys. We get to hang out with the coolest people in the world.
You and me both, buddy.
Right on. Craig Scanlon, everybody. Oh, yeah, we got a Starlink, too, so we'll be able to watch the coverage on our Score broadcast.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to shoot images from the helicopter, in-car, and the whole entire race, so.
That's going to be sick. That's all I can say.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Ryan, Greg, good luck to you guys and the team, and keep an eye on this Polaris. You'll be able to track and follow them through the course as they go. I know we've got a lot of live cameras out there. I think the first one around mile 60. We're going to have drones plus in-cars, and now shots from the helicopter. It doesn't get better than that. Oh, boy. Talking about the super teams up there. Max Kromachek is going to come up here for the 83 McMillan vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Of course, this is going to be Luke McMillan and Rob McCarron, but what's going on?
Howdy.
Boys out there getting that last-minute pre-run in?
Yeah, they got couple things they need to take care of today, and I know they're doing the start, and there's a couple questionable spots on the course they wanted to see one more time, so here we are again, taking the cars through tech for them.
Well, there's a big bullseye on this truck after last year's season.
Yeah, no, we're proud to have that on the back of this truck, and we work really hard. The whole team works real hard, and both Luke and Dan and everybody involved is working so hard, and it definitely is a little bit of pressure, but we're happy to have it.
I mean, teaming up with, Luke's family, of course, a legacy here at Score, and then you got Rob McCachran. I mean, he's basically the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure. It's been so fun to work with Rob and all his insight into our program. It's definitely taken us another step forward, and we never never quit taking those steps. And so we're happy to have any advice or help we can from the GOAT.
Of course, Jason Duncan knows his way around the course too. He helps these guys out quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Duncan puts in a lot of work, a lot of focus. He came on board a couple years ago, and definitely that was another step in the right direction for our program.
Well, speaking of the program, there's so many people who make this program work, and I think a little love is due.
Yeah, for sure. 4-Wheel Parts, obviously, as a title sponsor, big thanks to them. BFGoodrich Tires and Method Race Wheels, that's the greatest combination to keep this truck moving down the course and not stopping. VP Race Fuels, SDG Suspension, Baja Designs Lighting, everybody, all the guys in the shop and the McMillan family for keep campaigning these vehicles.
Good luck to you guys. See you guys at the start and more than likely the finish.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Right on. Keep an eye on this 83 Luke McMillan 4-Wheel Parts. Of course, our presenting sponsor here for the Baja 1000, 55 years strong down here in Mexico. The Herbst truck coming on up here. We can take a look here. Looks like Chase Johnson bringing this up. Let's see which one this was going to be, Pierce and Riley Herbst. But look, how you doing, Luke? Wait till you get out. Luke, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing today?
Doing excellent. Hanging out in Baja, hanging out with the coolest people, like I was telling Craig Scanlon earlier.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's making his debut for the 1,000. Hopefully he's going to be doing the Peninsula run with us next year as well.
That's good. They let him out of the ab and go playing back in the dirt like his family's heritage.
Oh, yeah, he loves the dirt.
Some of our kids have moved out of the off-road racing into NASCAR.
Yeah, they all kind of branched away from it, but now they're kind of getting that itch back down and they're wanting to come back into it.
It's in his DNA. He can't help it.
Oh, yeah, watching all the boys come out here for a week, have all their fun, pre-running. It's a whole scene. It's a show. Everybody loves it.
Well, I know you guys got so many sponsors and people behind, and I think a little love's due.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Monster Energy, BFG Tires. We got Joe Gibbs Racing, and, of course, the Herbst boys. They are the wonderful team to work for.
Right on. Good luck to you guys. All right. Can't wait to see the boys, see Riley, and, of course, Pierce. The boys come on down here for the start. I'm going to fight with this. All right. It'll be another Herbst. I don't know if it was a store. Well, what we got in the truck here? It's going to be Hurst. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. It's a beautiful day in Ensenada.
Absolutely. No place I'd rather be.
I'm assuming they're out there playing, getting a little notes more.
Yeah, they're out playing in the dirt right now. Get some notes.
That's good. So everything's gone well, and they feel confidence. So hopefully they get back early and they can, kind of have a little team meeting and relax.
Yep, team meeting tonight. A lot of pre-running done this week, so I think that we're in pretty good shape so far.
Now, who's campaigning this one, Thor?
No, this will be driven by EJ Herbst and Ryan Millen.
Oh, EJ, okay. I wasn't sure because I know there's so many of the Herbst boys, and Tim and Troy. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing them soon too.
Oh yeah, they're around here.
So many people I know, like we talked about the last truck. I mean, I don't know if they're pretty much all the same sponsors, right?
Absolutely. Monster Energy, BFG, King Shocks, and everybody that shops at the Terribles.
There you go. World's largest gas station too, right?
That's right. World's largest.
It's pretty cool. I was out there at SEMA, and I always stop there, see the land shark. It kind of brings back a lot of good memories.
Yeah, there's nothing like El Tiburon.
That's for sure. Well, good luck to you guys. We'll see you at the start.
Thank you.
Right on. And, of course, the finish. Right, Luke bringing it up for the boys there. EJ, one of the younger of the Herbst boys. All right, bring up another one. Boy, it's a line of Herbst. They grow them quick in the desert. All out of Las Vegas originally here. This will be the ones campaigned by Tim. And who do we got sitting behind the wheel today?
My name is Willem. I'm one of the prep guys at the shop.
So I'm sure, Riley and EJ and all them out there. I'm sure Tim's out there getting more notes with the boys.
Oh, yeah, Tim's out there having a blast. Tim and Pat and everybody's out there getting their notes, figuring everything out, and getting it dialed, getting ready.
It's like all of a sudden this Herbst contingency that comes by all the Vegas boys, too. I know Pat, too.
Yeah, no, we're hoping to get a good finish this race. We have a mid-pack starting at 17th, and hoping we can get it all the way to the finish.
Yeah, one of those things a lot of people don't realize, that are watching, it's the racing the clock, but being in the middle of the pack or the end of the pack, sometimes that track gets a little torn up.
I mean, it has its the pros and cons. You're not out front, so you don't know what the pace is, but sometimes you can get stuck behind people, and, you hope you get a good stretch of clean air and good time to run forward and catch people up front.
And pray for no bottlenecks.
Pray.
Because that could really screw your day out. And I know it is a double-edged sword, as you always say, where you start.
Yeah, I mean, you just hope for the best. You need to have luck on your side anytime you're racing. So.
Well, I know you probably want to thank some of the sponsors and people that make this possible for the team.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, thank the Herbs for this opportunity to be out here helping them, and thank Monster Energy and King Shocks for all that they do for us, and everybody else at the shop that gets these trucks here every race.
Good luck to you guys. See you at the start and the finish. All right. Now we're going to switch it up and go back to another legacy family. Again, McMillan's. McMillan will bring him up, his car. Not sure who's sitting behind the seat, but we'll find that out. I know Dan's probably out running dude on that. And, of course, Josh Daniels going to be teaming up with them. But who do we got sitting here?
How's it going? My name's Gil.
Gil, how you doing?
Pretty good. And yourself?
I'm excellent, man. Getting to start my morning. This is the middle of the week. I'm hanging in Baja with the fastest people in the world. This is always cool.
Can't complain. I had a bag of churros already, Everything's going good. Life is good.
And I started mine with a churro and a Mexican coffee, so it's always the best.
Always the best, for sure.
So I'm sure Josh and Dan are out there getting their last-minute notes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're out there pre-running right now, getting ready. Course is very technical, very, very rough. So, they're making sure everything's good and got all their notes because it's going to be a tough one.
Where's Josh going to jump in at?
Josh is he's doing the San Felipe loop. Yeah.
He knows that place pretty good too.
Yeah, for sure.
He likes the whoops.
Yeah, he likes to go fast.
And the Atomi Wash I hear is pretty good too. It's always deep but fast.
Yeah, yeah.